Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of Slammin' Synapses right here on Facebook and YouTube. This segment will be submitted for possible inclusion to the PW Insider family of websites. It's pwinsider.com, pwinsiderelite.com, and pwinsiderextra.com. Like I said many times before, the Elite site is a great paid site to go to. Lots of great audio, lots of great video. On the site this week are interviews with Pat Tanaka from the Orient Express, as well as Jeff Katz, who's heading up the Wrestling Revolution project. So by all means, check those out and check out the latest wrestling news that's fit to print at pwinsiderelite.com. Also, check out the pwinsider.com page on Facebook. They used to be a group, now it's a page. It's expanding, it's getting bigger, so this is going to have to meet that demand. So by all means, check them out as well. Let's see. Have a couple of topics in the head. Probably one, depending. So we're just going to get right to it. We're going to talk about the art of selling. No, I'm not going to teach you how to do real estate. I'm not going to teach you how to push that Chevy that's out in your garage. I'm not going to talk to you about doing retail work at your local department store. No, this is a different type of selling. Psychology 101. Do me a favor. No, voice like, don't do me a favor. Don't want you to get hurt out there, but think about times that you've fallen. Think about times that you were walking around minding your own business, not looking where you're going, and you rammed straight into a pole. Imagine you're playing around on your chair and you fall backwards. Imagine you stub your toe. How do you feel? You feel hurt. And unless you hide it really well, people know that you're hurt. People know that you're feeling it. People know that you're just you're just in that moment of pain at that time. Wrestling, on the other hand, for some reason, people have gotten away from the art of selling. Now, you see people like in arm bars and headlocks and abdominal stretches, and back in my day, people sold it. So when they got put in those maneuvers, the face was contorted. And it's like, and you felt for them because you knew they were in pain. You would look at, like CM Punk, for instance. He would, if he's ever in an angle or he had a brutal match, he'd come out with tape on. He'd sell that he's hurt. You look, great seller was Ricky Morton. He'd get beat up. He'd come out with the rib tape, sometimes eye patch, shoulder, whatever, and he would move around as if he wouldn't, like, as if he was hurt. He never really put on like his best wrestling performance, but he put on his best wrestling performance by the fact that you knew that he was hurt. Nowadays, you see people like fall onto ladders, fall onto chairs, fall onto barricades, fall onto the ring floor, fall into the ring post. They may sell it for all of 2 seconds, but then they act as if it never happened. Now, some people, they see them, they like throw a shoulder in the ropes, and some people, don't get me wrong, some wrestlers actually know how to sell. They at the post, they wind up selling it, they could put in that arm bar, and then they they start tapping out. And yeah, that's what makes it believable. Most people don't do that. Now, myself, I like hot spots more than the next guy. My ideal of X Division back in the day was seeing Jimmy Snuka jump over the ropes onto Don Morocco, or Randy Savage come off the top rope with a elbow or a double axe handle. We may go on that another time, but yeah, to see people like do dives from 15 feet up in the air, land on someone or something, then just jump back up as if nothing happened, that bugs me. It's like these people obviously don't know how to sell. And in wrestling, you have to have that layer of believability. I mean, you have to have your audience suspend belief for a moment, but at the same time you have to bring them in so that it's like, okay, that guy got hit with a devastating maneuver, and yeah, he got hurt, and he's feeling it, and man, I can't wait to see what happens next. Oh man, he's just feeling the pain. I feel for you. Instead of, okay, we're gonna jump 15 feet up, then we're going to land on something, then we're going to get up, we're going to dust ourselves off, get back up again, do the exact same thing in a different style, and it just goes beyond belief. Les Thatcher, a couple of times on Wrestler's Eye Audio, has made his feelings known when it comes to that, with the fact that people don't know how to sell. People just do moves just for the pure sake of it. I think now some people nowadays want to do the high spots, want to do the flipping maneuvers, but they don't learn the art of selling. And that's what's needed in order to get the wrestling match over. Because, I mean, if you're doing the flippy things, people could go watch the circus. People could go watch Cirque du Soleil. People could go watch some stunt show at Universal Studios. They could see that there. But when it comes to wrestling, you have to bring them in so that people can say, wow, this is a great, awesome match. That guy's actually feeling it, as opposed to just sitting on their hands or twiddling their thumbs, and it's like not wanting to invest themselves because the people in the matches aren't investing themselves in that to do so. So yeah, for those of you out there that are that way, go back to school. Find a reputable trainer who would teach you how to sell a match. Not just the flippy dives, not just the, okay, we're going to do these high spots for the pure sake of doing high spots. No. Learn from someone that knows how to sell and can get the pain over. Because that's what makes the wrestling match more believable and more worth it to watch. Just a thought. Just a thought. What else are we going to go into? Saw the movie Warrior. Kurt Angle had a brief appearance in it, but that's not why I went to why I went there with a group of people, in-laws, and the missus. And I'm not going to give away too much of the movie, but it's definitely a great movie that's worth checking out. It's a story about these two brothers. It's not a true story, I don't believe, but it's about these two brothers who go into the MMA game for the purpose of making money for their family or to help out someone else. And basically they find that they're in the same tournament. Each of them with their own unique reasons for being there. And both of them, and they kind of learn about the importance of family and getting together with, well, you go watch the movie. Like I said, I'm not. If I really got into a discussion on it, I'd be giving away a lot of plot lines that I don't want to do, because I want you to go out and enjoy the movie. So go do it. Like I said, don't watch it because Kurt Angle's in it, because he's only in it for all of like 5 minutes. But the story itself is definitely a great story. Definitely good. I'd recommend it personally. Let's see what else. I had something else going on in the head. While I'm thinking about that, I just want to remind you that there is the Yokozuna Memorial coming up in Chester, Pennsylvania. It's going to be 10 years in the making, gone but not forgotten. So check that out. So if you want to drop me a comment, feel free to do so. You can email me at agurrier@yahoo.com or visit me at Facebook at Albert Gurrier. So, and it looks like we have a visitor coming from us. Smile, you're on candid camera.
No, pretend I'm not here.
This is what happens when you do live video blogging. So for the last 10 seconds, just scratch that out your memory. I'm not going to edit this out because, yeah, I don't want anything to be distorted. But yeah, if you want to drop me a comment, feel free to do so. You can email me, like I said, at agurrier@yahoo.com, or you can find me at Facebook at Albert Gurrier. Also, I do have a Facebook group called I Love TV. Feel free to join it if you like TV, the visual entertainment media as it stands in the little box. By all means, join it. We talk about movies, sports, plays, dramas. I do plan on doing a segment for that next week, so stay tuned. So until next time, this is Albert Gurrier for Slammin Synapses saying see you next week. So long from ringside, and good night, everybody.